Do you ever feel that you're constantly either dwelling in the past or overthinking your future? You could be out and about in social situations with friends, family, at work, or maybe you're just in your room, but you're just constantly either thinking about your future or dwelling on your past, and you're never actually in the present moment. Because this was me for years, and I just felt that my life was going by and I wasn't actually living it. I wasn't experiencing life. For me, I was more overthinking my future. So I was never actually in the moment. But here's what I want to talk to you about. Because over my self-improvement journey over the past year or so, where I've really been diving into these types of things, these concepts, and I'm currently reading a book which I think is actually my favourite book of all time, and that is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, along with Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I think those are my two favourite books of all time. But what I'm learning right now is the fact that we only ever have the present moment. We only ever have the eternal now. And I know this sounds simple, but I promise you that you're probably not living in the now. But think about this. The past is gone. You can never go back and do things again to recorrect them or to live another experience again. You simply can't go back. No matter how much dwelling, how much overthinking you do on your past, nothing is going to take you back to that moment. And here's another thing. The future will never happen. And what I mean by this is that, yes, it will come, but when it arrives, it will just be the eternal now. It will be the now. When you arrive at that point in a year, 5 years' time, or whatever it is that you're overthinking, that will just be the now then. It will just be the eternal now. So that is all you ever have. So if you find yourself constantly dwelling on the past, constantly overthinking your future, I want to ask you this question. If what you do in the now, the present moment that you have, the eternal now, the conscious moment that you have right in this moment, dictates your future, then surely you should be living that moment to the best of your ability. Does that make sense? You need to be living in this very moment to the best of your ability, and that means not thinking about your future. Yes, you can plan towards your future and work on it in this eternal now, present, conscious moment. But you don't want to paralyze yourself in this moment by overthinking your future so that then you can't take advantage of this present moment that you have. And that's what I found myself doing for far too long. But once I managed to break this habit and really focus and bring my conscious, just getting conscious instead of living unconsciously and living on autopilot, which is what I was doing for a long time and it's probably what most of you guys are doing as well. When you can get out of that, when you can break that, your life is going to change. Your future is going to change because it's this very present moment that dictates your future. It's not thinking about your future and over-analyzing things and how things are going to play out, because realistically, you probably don't have too much control over the flow of life and how things are going to plan out. So there's no point trying to overthink and overanalyze every situation and try and control every single detail. But what you can do is you can control this present moment. Your actions are going to dictate your future in this present moment. Not tomorrow, not last week, not next week. Now. Because the eternal now is all you ever have. And that is simply the message of this video today. That's all I want you to get from this, is to learn from me and to learn probably from yourself, because you're probably doing the same thing. You're probably dwelling on the past or overthinking your future. But doing those two things isn't going to help you get to where you want to be. But if you can be as present as possible, then things are going to be a lot clearer for you. You're going to know what to do. You're going to have a higher calling. You're going to have an intuition, a guide. It'll all become clear for you in what you have to do right now to get to where you want to be in the future. If this is still sounding a little bit difficult to comprehend, then do not worry, because I've put together everything that I've been learning over the past few years which is specifically to do with the laws of the universe. Because whether you believe in them or not, they are real. They are just law. It just is the way of life. And I didn't really realize any of these until I really started wondering why a lot of people seem to be further ahead, more successful, when maybe they don't work as hard or they don't do certain things that they should be doing, but they seem to be a lot further ahead. And so I really wanted to learn about this. And so what I've done is I've put together a guide for you guys which talks about every single law of the universe in detail, with real world examples, affirmations, real world exercises that are going to help shift your reality now so that you can actually become the person that you want to be, so that you can live the life that you truly desire. Because that is something that I had deep down inside of me. I just wanted to know why some people can live the life that they desire and a lot of people seem to not live the life that they desire. And it comes down to implementing the laws of the universe. You think it's always about just hard work and dedication and doing these certain things that they tell you to, which, yes, that is a part of it, but literally over 50% of this is mindset, is shifting your concept of yourself. And once you do that, and once you align with the laws of the universe, your whole life changes. So I'm going to link that down for you in the description box and in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. As always, I will catch you in the next one.